What's going on, everybody? I'm Jason, this is the Freeburg Garage, and today we are on step 4, part 4 of the FXR build. This one is going to do actually with the body today. And a while back when we first started the project, I noted about the FXR that we work on. The front fender was mismatched. It looks fine. I believe this is from like FXR Division would be my guess. So they sell one that's very similar. And I wanted to track down one that is the same paint and matching of the pinstripe of this original 1992. Red and orange stripes. Then these side covers are aftermarket, but then the tank looks real nice. I went around trying to track this down, and luckily I actually got a message from a subscriber. His name's Paul, which is really awesome. I appreciate that, Paul. He messaged me on Instagram stating that he found a front fender that was out in California, and I went to go look. It was so close. It was a red and gold stripe, but Paul, I appreciate it. Thank you. I was able to track down right here. Ooh, look at that beauty. An original fender that is for the narrow glide, not a wide glide. That's where the trick comes into of tracking these fenders down, is that there are plenty of this color out there in wide glide. Finding a narrow glide is tough, and I was able to find it through an unreally listed of Harley parts. It was through, the guy had it through some estate sale stuff, but for those who don't know about these fenders, whew, you can see pretty beat up. There's a hole on the one side of the fender. It's for a mud flap, and we're gonna clean it up. And as you guys can see, there's some polishing pads behind this, and that's what we're gonna do today. Let me see if we can restore this front fender back to its original glory. A system through Maguires. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. This is like their rubbing compounds, and the numbers don't correlate to each other. I thought they always did, but they actually don't. It's my first time doing this. Do you guys got any tips of buffing out something like this? We're gonna give it a go and see what we come up with. All right, we're gonna start off by removing this mud flap, and then we're gonna wipe it down, get all the grime and dirt off it. First step in the 4-step process of the pads, and as well the Maguires 101 compound we are rolling with first. Let's get to buffing. All right, I got it set to 1,000 RPMs. It's gonna be a lot more tough than I thought. Well, I'm gonna try to apply some more and see if I can get it to not fling so much around myself and get it on the fender. I know I have to work this at a certain angle to get it rotating, so I'm just trying to get the roll into it and see how I can smooth it out. I had to rearrange the fender a bunch of times in order to get what I was looking for, to be able to get the right angles and get in there. But the first step, I'm already liking how it is. Second part of the pad, foam, less coarse, and still using the 101 on this side to take care of some more of the swirls again. Let's get to buffing. Third step in the process for the pad, and switching to the ultra finishing polish 205. Hopefully start to see a real good cleanup. Now obviously it looks pretty polished up. Got a bunch of defects so we got to clean up as well, but as far as the overall leftover paint, it's coming out pretty good. So keep moving along and nail this out. Fourth step on the pad, the ultra fine car finish, along with the number 9 mirror glaze we're gonna rock with, and get this side finished up and see what at least the majority of this finished paint's gonna come out like. Okay, so all the steps are done. Final buffing's all finished on the one side. I like how the main original paint came out. I'm gonna show you what I like about it and then the bad part. The good side compared to the bad side. Now, the original paint that was still good, that stayed intact, came out very nice, but some of the defects kind of came clear, which I had a feeling was gonna end up happening. So that's all right, we'll fix that up. But I thought I was gonna be able to knock this out for you guys in one shoot or 2 nights or so. That's not gonna happen. I gotta take my time on this thing, otherwise I'm gonna burn through this paint. It's gonna come out like looking like crap just to make the video done, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to break up into the second video, which is going to include, hopefully, trying to bang out some of these dents and get the clear paint and or the touch-up paint on this thing done, so it looks fully finished, not half done, and then it just appears to be finished for you guys. So on the next one, we'll go on that. If you made it all the way through, I would greatly appreciate if you could hit the subscribe button, tap that like, press the notification, leave a comment below and tell me what you think. And for those that have already subscribed, thank you, and as always, stay free, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.